Hello, got a video of cutting some larch today. It's been a few months since I filmed anything for one reason or another, but I'm getting around to cutting some timber for a gazebo that I want to make. A bit short on time. I've got 4 logs on the log deck today. Going to try and get through them in the couple of hours that I have. I'm a bit tight for space as well, so that might hamper me. But going to try my best, and then if I don't finish today, I'll carry on tomorrow and try and get all the timber cut and then start making a gazebo.
What an enthusiastic intro. That was actually the best of about 3 takes, so if you're ready for that level of excitement the whole way through, stay tuned. This is Jack from the future speaking, and I just wanted to let you know that I'll be filling in some of the gaps. This footage was filmed quite a long time ago, and when I came to edit it, it didn't make much sense. So hopefully I can make it make some sense and you'll still enjoy it. Thanks.
of cutting. I cut 3 logs. I got a top plate out of the first log, only a hip rafter out of the second log because it was a bit bendy, and a post, nice 6-inch 150mm square post out of the last log. I got some odds and sods like some 20mm boards and some brace material as well. I'm finished now, but for you, hopefully this should slide seamlessly into the next section where I'll just carry on cutting and get through the whole list and start making a gazebo eventually.
So the video does slide seamlessly into the next log, but the log does not slide seamlessly onto the sawmill. This is a few days later, just going to cut up that last log that was left on the log deck, but it doesn't go on there too smooth. But fortunately I am wicked strong and I can just employ my muscles to get this one on there. Here I am. He steps up, gives it a heave. One more. Oh, and we're on. Lovely job. Now things are getting grainy and dark in a literal sense and metaphorical sense, because this was filmed at the end of February and the young man in the video so far couldn't see a pandemic that was right round the corner. So this was to be the last log I would cut for months. Here I am, later that day, filling up the log deck with optimism and hope in my heart to cut these in the next few days. That optimism and hope leaves my heart right now as I realise I've messed this up entirely. I'm annoyed with myself. Exit stage right, fix that off camera, come in, think, oh, probably do this a bit more gently, don't drop from such a great height. Oh, bash that bit of wood. Oh gosh, and I get lucky. And that was it. Coronavirus hit, global pandemic, lockdown. The logs I thought I'd be cutting in 2 or 3 days, I didn't actually get to for 2 to 3 months. I think actually I've cut something just before recording here. You can see something on the sawmill there. But essentially these are the first logs back in a really long time. It did feel good to be out and about and to get on the sawmill, even though it is work. And I'll just show the logs going on the log deck and then finish up with what I've ended up cutting.
material to a dimension timber that I can use to make a gazebo. I've got my 4 posts here, 150mm square, 4 top plates, 150 by 100. I ended up with 5 hip rafters. I only need 4, so I'll just pick the straightest ones. I've got some brace material, and I've kept a couple of offcuts here that will hopefully come in handy. On this side, this is the 20mm boards I cut that were before I got to the dimension timber that I wanted. I'm going to use this for sarking board. I need to edge at least one side of most of these, or if not, cut it down to 150mm. I want it to all end up 150 by 20mm. I'm going to use a table saw for that probably. Pretty happy how everything went. Saw blade was cutting super smooth, and no wavy saw diving up and down or anything like that. The top plate at the end here actually had a nail in it, and the saw blade went through the nail and still was okay, so I finished off the last couple of logs. Really feel like I'm back in the groove now after lockdown. Haven't been on the sawmill in a long time. Happy to get this all finished, relieved, and just wait for the next video please, and I'll be making a larch gazebo. Cheers.